What's up? This is Gilbert Arenas rocking with the 3-Point Conversion Radio. Y'all tune in. Holla at your boy.
He has an injury there, but obviously there's something going on with his shoulder. But he hasn't complained, or I haven't gotten a report that they were treating his shoulder.
Steve Hummer.
Well, more on the shoulder thing. Could you tell that he was having problems with it early in the game?
Well, he was missing some shots that he normally makes, and just was really, the ball wouldn't fall for him, but he stayed with it. He's a tough kid, and I thought he played or established the tempo that we needed to get a win tonight. I thought he established that tempo early in the game. He stayed with it. His shots started to eventually fall for him. But he missed some shots, and it could have been the shoulder. I really don't know, because some of those same shots that he missed in the first half, he started to knock down in the second half.
So to be clear, you knew of no problem with his shoulder after the last game, or anything he incurred during practice, or
No.
Charles Odom.
You have faced endless questions about how to deal with Philadelphia's size, and especially with Embiid. What can you say about the second half efforts on Joel? And he was 0 for 12 in that half.
I thought, Clint really did a good job of trying to force his catch out. I thought our weak side did a good job of being in their shift and mixing up their coverages as far as double teaming. Embiid, he's a tough guy to guard, but it started with Clint, Big O, John, and those guys who were guarding him, just really trying to get him off of the block, force his catch out, and we did a good job of digging and mixing up our double teams on him.
Jamila Johnson.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
We saw some of Danilo Gallinari in with the starters a little bit in the lineup like that, and we see how you like to mix that up. What have you seen from him that you like? He looked like he was really aggressive, and he was driving, and he was doing a lot more than just shooting threes. Well,
we're just trying to get some size out there with Gallo and John and Clint at times. We feel that we can match up with them and still be able to run a offense with that group out on the floor. So it gives us some size. We still are able to put shooting out on the floor. But the main thing is to give us a little bit more length to match up with the size that they have out on the floor.
Raphael Haynes.
Coach, Doc just talked about how he felt that you all were the tougher team in this game. As far as mental toughness, can you speak about that as far as your team and what you liked about that tonight?
I think they continue to just show growth in all areas. And this was a mental challenge for our guys. We talked about that after game 3 when we dropped that game and we looked a little, beat up. This is a mental challenge. It's just as much mental as it is physical. And I thought our guys responded tonight with, great effort, lots of energy. They played with urgency, but I thought the execution on both ends of the floor was really good. I felt that we were connected out there on the floor tonight.
Don Stinson.
Coach, was there ever a time you considered fouling Dan and sending him to the line down the stretch?
We didn't really talk about it down the stretch. There was a time in the first half we was considering that, but no, we basically was playing it out.
Maria.
Hi, Coach. Hope you're well. I hope you can hear me well as well.
Yes.
Congrats, congrats for the win, first of all. You were just mentioning the war mental challenges. So I was wondering, how would you describe your team's comeback tonight, especially on that third quarter? And what does it say about their attitude and their resilience?
Well, I thought they just stayed with it. They continued to believe in what we were trying to do out there on the floor, on both ends of the floor. I thought defensively we were pretty solid on the defensive end of the floor, especially the second half. And offensively, I just felt that those shots would start to fall. So, the thing that we were doing was just encouraging them to stay with it, continue to defend, continue to try to keep the pressure on their defense. But we had to have execution. Just felt that those shots would start to fall for us, and it did.
Kevin Chenard.
Kevin Herter started. Did you like what you saw from him on both ends?
Yeah, I wanted to, again, get some shooting out on the floor and see if we could get to our tempo. I like what Kevin did for us or brought to the floor. Having 3 ball handlers out there on the floor, being able to space the floor. I like that lineup, and I thought it was good for us, tonight.
Just 2 more. First from Jonathan Simmons.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on your big win tonight. 2 things. One, what was really the big key to your defense in the second half? In the previous 3 games, you guys have given up 61, 66, and 73 points. Tonight, only 38. And what do you think can help the team improve as far as their shooting, especially in the paint?
I think we have to just stay with it. I thought defensively we got up, we challenged the basketball, we worked hard to keep the ball in front of us. We didn't have the breakdowns as we did in our last really 3 games on the perimeter, where they were just, attacking our paint. And I think the biggest key is the fact that they didn't get out in transition because we were taking care of the ball. Only 4 turnovers is major for us. If, we're getting possessions, shots at the basket. And, so I thought that was a big key. Your defense, a lot of times, or transition defense, a lot of times it starts with your offense. If you are shooting quick shots and turning the ball over, it's really tough to get back and get stops in transition defense. We didn't do that tonight. We took care of the ball. We did a good job of making them work defensively. Shot selection was much better tonight, where we had a balanced floor and we could get back in transition. So it really started with good execution offensively, taking care of that basketball, but working harder to keep the ball in front of us tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Final question from Leonardo Torres.
Hi, Coach. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win.
Thank
Coach, how satisfied are you with the defensive performance and the rebounds grabbed by your team?
I'm very happy with our guys and how they responded to this game. As we told them, it's a lot of basketball left. And this was a game that we certainly needed to get tonight. So now the home court advantage swings back to us. And, they responded with a great effort. And that was needed tonight to beat this team. Philadelphia is a very good team. But I thought we really played our game tonight. And we played it for 48 minutes. And again, I like the execution on both ends of the floor by our group tonight.